Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Pyatt and welcome to my YouTube channel. My goal is to help as many martial artists as possible in their journey in study of Jiu-Jitsu, whether you're a complete beginner or an experienced martial artist. I do videos every Friday, so if you like and enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to get more just like it. So this video is looking at the second part of the Kata Shushi no KON. So we're looking at the Matayoshi Kabudo lineage version of the Kata, the version that I was taught. And this video is going to focus on the tokui of the kata, the unique or special point, and the main center sequence of the kata, which repeats the tokui several times. So before I actually get into the kata, I just want to show you the sequence that repeats itself. The first time we do this, there's a little bit in the middle that varies, but then those tokui will repeat. So in the kata we have this sequence of 6 techniques. Geidan Hanayuk, Geidan Ski, Geidan Harayuk, Jodan Nameuchi, Jodan Ski, Kamai. So that's the sequence that we have. So when we first encounter it, after the first phase of the kata, we look, we drop back, and we do Geidan Hanayuk, Geidan Ski, Geidan Harayuk, Jodan Name, and then the main sequence would normally come back, thrust, kamai. So those are the 6 techniques that repeat frequently throughout the kata. So first I just want to add some details of each of those techniques. We've already seen in the first section of the kata the movement Geidan Hanayuk, Geidan Ski. So to check out some details on that, make sure you have a look at the first part of this series that looks at that first section of the kata that you can get the link for in the description below. But I just want to emphasise the added bit when you transition. So we finish the first phase of the kata here. We look. I want the bow to come onto my hip. Now generally, the right foot always moves in this kata, so you always drop away. So we're here, we look, we come across, we block. I want power, so I engage the hip to there, and then I drive through, Geidan Ski. Then we come into the second pair of techniques. Geidan Harayuk, Geidan meaning lower level, Harai meaning to sweep, and Uke to receive or block. So we come through. Now this is the way that it's normally practiced. 1, 2. The problem with just blocking like this is if my opponent's committed to his strike, if he's striking low to my leg, my bow is unlikely to be able to block it here. As I've already mentioned in the previous video, one version of this that can work is when that is a strike to the hand. But if I need to actually block, I need to use physics to help me out. So when I block the bow is always going to be more effective at blocking when it's blocking at 90 degrees to the attacking bow. So rather than being here, I want my centre line to turn, and I want to make sure my elbow, my knot of my belt, my centre is all behind me when I block, rather than here, because then this can get pushed out. I also want to drop, and I don't just want to hit, I want to absorb, so my bow is also going to rotate. So as it comes in, it's going to rotate and come in a little circle, like you're stirring like a giant cauldron. So we come here to there. So my body turns so that if he pushes with his strike, I can be solid. Then we square and we want to threaten towards the face. So I could do this and come forward, but to threaten, we come towards the face, spring off the back foot, Jodan Nameuchi. So to look at the details of Jodan Nameuchi, again, check out the video we did on Jodan Nameuchi. Again, I'll put that in the description below. Then, in the first time that we do this, we then continue. So we change the grip, Jodan Nameuchi, and change the grip again. When we get to here, we then drop, Geidan Yokoyuk. Come back, Jodan Nameuchi, draw back, ski, kamai. So that sequence of 10 techniques is quite long and follows the tokui, apart from it has this middle section. So we do Geidan Ski, Geidan Harayuk, Jodan Name. Then this is the extra bit. We do a second Jodan Name, a third strike Jordan that way again. Then we continue as if nothing's happened. Ski, come on. So let's do that sequence one more time. So from here, we look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the feeling is hit, block, back, strike, back, thrust, kamae. And then we repeat the main tokuri 3 times. So we look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Before then going into the third phase of the kata, which is completely different. So you can see the tokuri repeats. We have the long sequence of 10 techniques. Then we go to the left, we do the 6 techniques, we turn, we come back, and then we go to the left again, come back to the front, and repeat, come back to kamae. Just one final point I want to make on that sequence is about the turn. So after we've come forward, we look, we go that way, we get to kamae. When we turn, I want to make sure that I don't step too far out and have too much of a big ponderous turn. So for us, when we're here, the foot comes in. So I imagine like a triangle, my foot comes here, because if I do it facing this way, as my attacker's momentum is coming in this direction, what I don't really want to do is to drop back, because his momentum is already coming this way. So if I drop back, my weight's down here, if he keeps coming, I'm really going to struggle to stop that. So instead I want to make sure that my energy is in that direction and that I can absorb him, and even better still, become the attacker. So rather than dropping away and then coming in, we drop forward. So the foot comes in, 1 to here. So I can push and then go this way. So I go back towards my opponent, rather than shifting away. So this move is slightly different. So here, 1, 2, and then we continue. So I hope you found that video useful, guys. That focused on the second section of Kata Shushi no KON. If you want to see how to break down any of the specific moves in this kata, you can check out our playlist of hojo-undo here. If you want to see the whole kata performed all the way through, you can click the video here. And to check out the other parts of this kata, click the link in the bottom corner. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Please remember to put a comment. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you next week.